give me a bottle of Nyquil, that restful sleep my body needs. Well, give me a bottle of Nyquil, that restful sleep my body needs.
Oh, yeah, introduction. Yeah, we suck at introductions.
That's okay.
The great and powerful Cass Goodworth.
Oh, thank you for having me, guys. I'm Cass. It's nice to be here.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks for coming
of course.
on.
I always get excited like when someone asks me to be on a podcast because it is like a sweet ask. Like you picked me to talk, and I was especially excited about this podcast. So
well, I like watching you on Pete's.
Oh, really?
Pete's. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I try and watch.
My work on Pete Morris's podcast.
Yeah.
Like, thank you.
Yeah.
Finally, somebody recognizes it for how raw and talented my performance was. But thank you. That's
he has
sweet.
a fun podcast.
Yeah, I love being on Pete's podcast.
Yeah.
That's always fun. I like being on Aaron Douglas's podcast.
Hell yeah. I've been on his once. That was fun.
Yeah, podcasts are fun. You just hang. It's literally just hanging out. So it's like.
He has the dictionary game. Did you get to play that?
Aaron Douglas?
Yeah.
No.
You missed that?
No, I didn't get to do the dictionary game segment.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Aaron Douglas? I'm telling him. I'm reaching out to him immediately.
Yeah. So, it's fun.
Oh, yeah, but thanks for having me. I just spilled a triple beer.
I saw it. I wasn't going to acknowledge it. I'm glad you did.
Yeah, I know. I had to. I'm not ashamed.
It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, just own it, It's much better that way.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you for the Miller Lights.
Yep.
It's my favorite beer.
Yeah.
Looks very
I try and,
conscientious.
Yeah, whatever, sometimes we'll get food and stuff. We didn't tonight, sorry, but...
That's okay.
So.
I actually ate before I came. And I was like, it's like driving out to Newcastle. But I like driving anyways. And then I was like, and Blake's getting Miller Lights. So, it's just like, tales of his time getting paid in Miller Lights is always thrilling and exciting. So
yeah, well, especially for, anybody, coming from Pittsburgh. It is an hour drive,
Yeah, that's what, we really appreciate.
And it's not that bad. I mean, it's an hour. If it was like an hour and a half, yeah, you do it every day. But I feel like an hour is a good, it was nice to just, drive for an hour. Yeah. It's but if it's, an hour and a half, you start to get, I don't know. Yeah. I was thinking about, we went up for, Don't Tell Erie the one, week, and that's, 2 hours, and me and Chuck drove, and Chuck always drives when we have a show, and I just this one time was I'll drive, you always drive.
Yeah.
And then it was the worst snowstorm I've ever been in my whole life. Literally shut down to one lane on the highway. You couldn't see further than 3 feet in front of you.
Erie gets so bad.
Yeah, it was horrible. I literally thought we were going to we have to crash at some point. But then we made it. And there was literally 4 feet of snow on the ground. And there was just the show was just sold out, and everybody showed up.
Yeah, because Erie
crazy.
people don't give a fuck.
Literally, they were just just another day. And
they break out the snowshoes. They're fucking Eskimos up
there. Dude, we were literally, they were just so unfazed by it. And I was so I got there and we were late because of the storm, and because they were gonna be we're gonna start without you. I was so excited because it was my first hosting gig on a show.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And Scriva was do you want me to host and then you can do a set? And I was no, we're gonna be there 9:05 or something. Don't start without us. And then I just got there, and he was so frazzled from driving in a snowstorm. He was okay, you have to go up there right now, and just was you gotta make them clap 3 times, this, that. And I was just oh my god. And I just got up on stage, and I remember I was just oh my god, there's a snowstorm, kind of thing. And they were all just they're damn, you couldn't handle the snowstorm, you
They're
bitch.
Yeah, I drive 80 in that. What took you so long?
Yeah, literally, they're oh, boo-hoo. Yeah. You had to come up here from Pittsburgh, you weirdo. You comedian freaks.
Yeah, they do. I have family that live up there, and I could never get any kind of snow like that.
It's so cold.
I hate the snow that we do get, and we barely get. This past winter wasn't bad at all.
You got to get a little bit more snow here than Pittsburgh, right? Maybe
I feel it just depends.
Same, yeah. It's not I guess Erie is right by the lake.
Yeah,
so that's
what it is. They get the lake.
Does it? Yeah, that sucks.
That's so funny. The one time you decide to drive.
I know, and then I was just like so upset, and well, I mean, I ended up doing fine. My car has really bad tires, so I was just like, this is like a literal nightmare. And then
mine does too. Gang.
Yeah,
Bald
bad tires, bald. I need to replace them so bad. Bald. But yeah, good times.
Yeah.
Good times in that snowstorm in Erie, PA.
I was scared a lot driving to Pittsburgh this winter. I was like, I know my tires aren't good. Just driving 79.
Yeah, I've become real, like, I feel like I aged real fast in, like, just the sense I'm like, I don't want to drive in bad weather anymore. Like, if it's, like, raining really hard, I'm like, I guess I'm not, like, can't go out tonight. I'm not driving in that rain. That's just, like, something my mom would say. So I'm just like, oh, my God, it's, like, happening so fast. Jeez.
You're not going to be driving at night.
Yeah.
I know it's a slippery slope,
my
but
mom
that is the next thing.
Won't drive on highways or anything.
Really?
She'll call any road that's
like
like
grandma.
over 35 miles an hour. She goes, no, that's a freeway. I'm like,
I'm not going on the damn freeway,
yeah,
Blake.
yeah. I'm like, Mom, this is just a normal road. There's a school bus stop here. Like,
I know. Yeah.
Freeway.
The freeway 30
Yeah.
miles per hour. Yeah, I imagine if I was like, yeah, I actually like can't do the podcast unless I'll be home before it gets dark out because I won't drive in the dark.
Well, you're like the only person that's ever canceled and rescheduled immediately.
Oh, really? Yeah. Everybody like, oh, I wanted you to, I didn't, if I would have didn't, like, I wanted to do it.
Yeah,
I just
no,
literally
I
was like, I can't do this tonight. Like, I won't even be fun to talk to. I'm going to get there and be like, so it was just like.
How did it go?
The show?
Night? Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so good. There were like 12 people there, but it was just like really small and like, I don't know. I like did 15 and it like felt so easy. I was like so stoked about it because it's usually like, because I did like 16 at this show with Trevor a couple weeks ago and it felt like, I mean, I wasn't like Butler. They were not my crowd really. Like, I feel like I appealed to a more like hipster audience.
Okay.
In some ways sometimes, but they were all just like old Butler people and they just like did not want to hear what I had to say.
Yeah.
About like shitting my
I get
pants
it because
or something.
Yeah, sometimes I just hit a crowd. Usually it's like older
really
people. Well, I guess it depends on what old ladies are not enthused sometimes. I mean, you hear some of the shit I say.
Yeah, sometimes. I feel like you're pretty tame though. I mean
yeah, but if I, they don't want to hear about a cum shot or something.
I feel like I've seen you do really good at Casey's for some reason.
I haven't been to Casey's in a while, but
I haven't either. But like for some reason, I just specifically
I usually
feel
do
like
good
I
at
remember
St.
that.
Clair. I like St. Clair.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, St. Clair's. It's just a good crowd usually.
Yeah.
They like are happy to be there.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Sometimes people are just fucking miserable, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. St. Clair, West Virginia. That sucks though. That's like a 2-hour.
But you did good at West Virginia?
Yeah, I like West Virginia.
I've never been to that one.
Oh, you gotta go.
I know. I do gotta make it out there in West Virginia one of these days.
Yeah, it's way
but
closer.
It's on Wednesdays, isn't it?
Thursdays.
Used to be on, I don't know.
Last Thursday of the month.
All right, maybe this next time is my time for because it's got to be next week then, right? Or this Thursday. Yeah, it's this Thursday.
Or no, was it last Thursday? I don't know.
I think
why
it was
I'm
last
looking at Anthony. He doesn't do them at all. He's like, I don't
yeah,
fucking
he just
know.
knows. He's like, it's the second Thursday at 7. It's just like, what?
I don't know. Ask Cal Frazier, Sean Bishop. They know.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Where was it yesterday?
The Roboto project, Mr. Roboto project. It's like really indie. It was like a part of the Fringe Fest.
Okay.
So it was like, it's like, do you know where SPAC Bros is?
I don't think so.
Dude, it's just like, it was like 3 minutes down the street from Blue Sky and
okay.
St. Clair.
Okay.
So it's just like in that area.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it was like a sober space too. Like,
okay.
So there was you also had to wear masks, which was kind of crazy. Like
Whoa.
it was like a masked show, which was just like a weird
It's 2024.
okay, I know it was just like weird, but
it
masked
had to have been
sober space.
weird, like looking out into the crowd.
Not really, honestly. I like had they gave me this like kind of ridiculous mask. It was like really big, and I kind of just like was like liking wearing it for some reason. It was just like I don't know. I don't never get to do this anymore. Like wear a mask in public, and then I just had it around my neck the whole time, and it was like ridiculously big. Yeah. But I like liked it kind of. It was fun, and then like I don't know, it just felt silly. But it was like sober, and you weren't allowed to like take any alcohol in either. It was Chuck was like texting me beforehand. He was like, "Do you think we can take beer in?" And I was like, "No, I think it's like a sober space, but don't worry, we should probably get like drunk in the car beforehand." And he was like, "No, like what if we can like make drinks in there somehow and sneak them in?" I was like, "No, we'll just get it drunk in the car and then go in drunk." And then like so he like got there and was like, "Look what I got," and had brought like a 6-pack of beer, and I was like, No, look what I got. And I stopped and got some vodka shooters for us so that we could drink them before we went in. Just like 2.
Yeah.
But you know.
That's so funny though.
I don't know, I was just in the mood. I feel like it's because they told me I couldn't drink. I was like, yeah, I gotta drink before I go in there, man. We're wearing masks. Like, come on. I gotta be a little buzzed for this.
Fine, I won't do it. In there.
I'm not wearing a fucking mask. But yeah.
That's so
It was
funny.
fun. It was really good.
No, I feel like it would be weird to like look out into a crowd of masked people and not be able to see like smiles or whatever.
But then maybe it's like a real test, because then like when you get the laughs, it's like
you're like, who is it that's actually laughing?
Right. It is kind of confusing. Yeah. But
they should draw smiles on all the masks or something.
That would just be horrible. That would be so creepy.
Creepy.
Dystopian.
They'd look like Roblox characters.
Yeah.
That's cool though. Yeah, no, I don't think I even seen anything about that. The Dr. Robotnik show. No, I'm just.
Yeah, do you know Malcolm Randolph?
I don't know. I don't think I met him.
He's younger. He produced it. It was called Malk and Friends. He's like, he never really comes to mics. I saw him at Cantu's like twice maybe, and like he does stuff at Corner Cafe a lot.
I've never been to Corner Cafe.
I've been there like once. I hate it's in like the South Side Slopes, and I just fucking hate it there.
Yeah.
The roads are just so steep, and it makes me feel like I'm gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah. I've definitely hit some hills in Pittsburgh. I'm like, what how do people live there? And their cars are just like parked. I'm like, I'd be that would give me so much anxiety.
Right? Like, that has like wear on your brakes, being like constantly parked on the hill. Like, you would think. Right?
It's
and
like
then,
a 90-degree angle.
Yeah, and if the brakes for some reason just gave out, the car literally just is like, what? Yeah. Like, who's even you're responsible for that if that happens, right? Like, would insurance cover your car just like going down a 90-degree hill and plowing into someone's house or something? See, and I don't want to find out, so I don't like to go there.
They would be like, you needed to replace your brakes.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'd find a way to fuck you.
Yeah, literally. Well, obviously. But
it's like, okay, this whole hill goes in a loop-de-loop, but all right. Like, what are you supposed to fuck?
Loop?
Yeah, it's like insane. It's like riding the fucking Steel Phantom. Just driving to the South Side Slopes. The Jackrabbit or something.
Yeah, literally. It's horrible.
Ugh.
I like lived in Florida for a little bit, and there's just like no hills. Like everything is just so flat down there, and I just imagine like somebody who like grew up in Florida their whole lives just having to drive in like the South Side Slopes. They probably like wouldn't be able to do it even maybe if you never like drove on a hill before.
Yeah, that's like when anybody in the South even gets like a little bit of ice on the road, and it's just like complete chaos.
They all come out in their puffy coats.
Yeah, literally. They could not handle the South Side Slopes, dude. That would fuck them.
Where did you live in Florida?
I lived in Tallahassee for like 2 years because I was going to Florida State, and then
That's where T-Pain's from.
Tallahassee Pain, that's true.
Hell
There's
yeah.
I do tell that to people. I was just telling somebody that the other day, actually, like maybe 5 days ago, T-Pain came up. I was like, do you know that the T stands for Tallahassee?
Hell yeah.
But yeah, he filmed some music video at the one like frat house there, I think. And they apparently have like the biggest frat house in the country.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
It's disgusting there. I was there one time. I think I just like dissociated through it because I had like sorority roommates and I was like not like that at all. It was just like I had 5 roommates and they were all just like these sorority girls.
Yeah.
And I was just like in a weird part of my life where I was just like there, so I just like had nothing, and I had just moved to Florida and I had like nothing else to do, so I would hang out with them because I lived with them.
Yeah.
And they would just like want to go to frat houses and stuff, and I would just be like, I just like was like, holy shit all the time. Like, I'm not equipped for this. This is just because I'm like an awkward person sometimes. So it was, and I was just not like, I just don't like, I didn't like a lot of the people that were around. So it was just like kind of a nightmare.
I definitely feel that.
They're real into Whippits down there.
I've done a lot of Whippits.
I've never done a Whippet in my life. I'm sorry.
I used to, so in high school, I worked at McDonald's.
Of course you did the Whippets in high school. Sorry, go ahead.
I would go into the cooler at McDonald's and steal all their Ready Whip cans. And I would just go in there and just suck all the nitrous out of them in the cooler, and then they would go to use them, and just like a puddle of cream would come out because I took all. They're like, "Why is this whole case of whipped cream?"
Dude, it
bad?
just makes so much it's so much sense that you're the high schooler taking the Whippets out of the fucking at your McDonald's job. Yeah. It's just so like, oh, Blake.
Whippets were fun then, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, I've never done them either.
Like, I remember, like, the first time we went to the one, we went over there, it was just, like, I don't know, I remember they were, like, just, like, all doing Whippets, like, on the couch. I was like, this doesn't seem like a casual, like, activity to do around people you, like, never met before. I don't know, like, I feel like maybe you do Whippets around a trusted friend, because you just literally lose all brain function for, like, 30 seconds. Why would you want to be, like, you're like, oh, I'm meeting these people for the first time, let me just do this in front of them.
Hey, bro, you want to whip it?
Literally, they offered me a Whippet. I was like, no.
I would do Duster too, computer cleaner.
Dude, I watched a My Strange Addiction about that one time, and it like stuck with me for years. And meanwhile, you're like, that was me, man. I did computer Duster.
Yeah, and then I quit doing it. I had this real weird bad experience. Do you know what Salad Fingers is?
Yeah.
I was watching Salad Fingers doing Duster, and and I thought I almost died in whatever trip I was in, and Salad Fingers is in the background just like wah, 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 wah. And I was like, wow, I'll never do Duster again.
What a wild choice.
Thing to watch. Just doing computer Duster.
It felt like my lungs were gonna like pop like a balloon. And I was like, like,
well, yeah, you were inhaling computer Duster. So
yeah, it was a bad choice from the start.
Yeah. Did you do it? I think I remember them saying like you could die the first time you inhale computer Duster. Like you literally, it's like a huge risk of death.
Yeah, it is because it like cuts off like oxygen to your brain or something.
Did you do a lot of computer Duster?
I have, yeah.
Like how many cans of computer Duster?
Box. I would steal them from Walmart. They would have 2 packs, these economy size. I would just
Christ,
dude. I was bad in high school. I was not good. I was not a good. Yeah.
Did you grow up here?
In Newcastle, yeah.
Damn.
Explains
You're like,
a lot.
I remember when I used to steal those computer Dusters from that Walmart back in the day.
Yeah.
You have to like hold yourself back from. You're like, I can't go relive the nostalgia.
I would never want to. It was such a bad time, and like I actually will like look back and be like, what the fuck was wrong with me? Like,
yeah. I mean, you were just a kid.
Yeah, I guess.
So just a computer Duster kid, which it happens to some of us.
Yeah. Computer Duster kid. Oh, what was that one girl? Dude, you got to add the clip of that girl that was addicted to computer Duster. And she's like outside of Walmart, and she's like, my dad never loved me. She's all fucked up on computer Duster. Listen, I know that sounds fucked up, but like, I'm telling you.
That's such a crazy thing to say.
I've never seen that.
Man, see if you can pull it up.
Just imagine if we were like at a mic or something,
funny.
and it was like, dude, so and so got fucked up on computer Duster last night.
That's
like,
what
can you imagine?
They made a song about it. You know how like they'll take videos and make them into songs? It was that walk, because she would say, feels like I'm walking on sunshine. And they made
girl in this video.
Yeah. After she does Duster.
You're like, that is literally the perfect example of what it feels like when you do Duster.
I mean, I had fun until I didn't, you know? Which I guess is the case. Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah. You know? Drugs are fun until they're not, guys. Yeah. Stay away from the hard ones.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
I can't even believe this shit is so... Wait till you see her. They had to, like... The way they had to wrangle her, too, to, like, get her.
Duster girl.
Like, the full episode.
Is it this girl? An intervention?
Yeah.
This one?
Damn, this is gonna be so sad, I feel like. This girl, but, like, what the fuck?
I don't know if we're...
You have to get, like, the funny one, or else it'll just be sad.
I know, if it's on intervention, they're definitely making it as sad as
it's okay. I'm allowed to because I used to be an addict. Isn't that the rules?
I am addicted to inhalants. 8 to 12 cans a day. It's like I'm walking on sunshine.
She stays in her apartment all day long and uses. That's all she does.
It's like I've accepted death already.
How do they just get her shot? This shot of her, they're like, lay down right there and do the computer duster for us to get this shot.
Right now, we have enough to take you to Newport Hospital for a psychiatric evaluation.
No.
See?
Oh my god, dude.
Hey.
Wow, she looks great.
Yeah, she's doing good now.
Wow, you can come back from computer duster.
Yeah, you really can. I made a comeback.
Yeah, look, we have two great individuals who just like really cleaned up from their computer duster habits, and they're doing great.
They made a song about it though. It's I'm walking on sunshine with her.
We need a video.
Because the internet is ruthless, dude.
Was there another one?
Yeah.
Well, they had like a song. They had that made somewhere. That was like the actual, clip from interventions. Now I just look like a piece of shit for making fun of an addict.
Well,
I'm an addict. I'm allowed.
Yeah, exactly.
I used to be,
we need a video of you of like a Walmart security cam of you like stealing the computer duster and getting fucked up off of it, and then it's like 15 years later, and then it's like Blake really turned his life around.
Yeah.
And he's doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah, no more duster.
Yeah. Now, and then people in the comments are like, this is so inspiring.
Yeah, I get my thrills other ways now.
Duster. You're like, but I always think about it, that duster.
Yeah.
Man.
There's something about it, My computers are less clean and everything.
My computers, now that I've had to keep duster out of the house, my computers are just filthy.
Yeah.
Damn. Computer duster is such a crazy thing to me. I never even bought it like to use as a computer duster.
Right.
Like, why is that even like what? Yeah. Why is that even a thing?
Right. It's just like bath salts, where they're like, no, this is what you put in your bath, and everybody's like, yeah, but what if you smoke it?
Yeah, just like wipe the keyboard down. You don't need a can of brain killing, mind numbing highness to like. Oh man,
it's like you're walking on sunshine.
Crazy. Yeah. The way your fingers effortlessly glide over the keys after you freshly dusted your computer. Man.
That's fair. I don't think I've ever.
You're like all that computer duster? I don't think I dusted my computer once, actually, looking back on it.
No, it would be a waste. I needed that. I had the double barrel in my pocket.
I was gonna say you're buying the cans, but you were stealing them. So
I always keep that thing on me.
You just have one on like a holster. At all times. I get here, you're like, what do you want to drink? I'm like, I get here and there's a bunch of computer duster in the fridge. I'm like, oh my god, you shouldn't have.
Yeah, we're doing duster tonight. Doing the podcast.
Dude, you didn't tell me we were dusting tonight, bro.
We'd all be sitting here just like.
Yeah, and then we're like, well, that was great. See you guys tomorrow.
Makes for a good episode, I'm sure.
Yeah, that episode that we dusted.
Yeah.
It was pretty legendary.
Yeah.
Think about how many clips we would get from us dusting.
Honestly, probably a lot, but it would get taken down everywhere.
And it would be like, now we would be the sad girl.
Yeah.
It would be like, look at these people
look at these fucking
podcasting.
losers doing duster for likes.
Yeah. They're like, how if you're doing duster, you can't even do it like for clout. You just have to do it and be like a hippie indie duster doer.
Yeah, you got to be a train hopper to do
word
duster these days.
Yeah.
Only train hoppers do duster. And that girl, I don't know. I'm sure there's still people
doing it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm sure there's people doing everything.
Yeah.
So
people do wild shit. I would do all that stuff. There used to be, I don't know if we talked about it before on here, there was a website called earwood.org, and like it would just have like all these different household drugs, and like people would say their experiences on them, so you would know if you could like Benadryl, if you eat a whole bunch of Benadryl and fight the sleep, you see like shadow people.
It's not even fun.
No, it doesn't sound fun at all.
It just sounds like torture.
You gotta fight in the shadow realm.
Yeah, like, oh, I can't wait to like get so high off this Benadryl and be in a living nightmare.
So tired but can't sleep. That sounds not fun. That sounds like my insomnia.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like though at some point you do just like look up. It's like, what drug in this house can I abuse somehow? Like, what
Triple
can I get
Cs.
high off of right now? Like, I don't know. When I was young, I remember I found out what Nyquil was. I was like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Robo-tripping. Just like taking Nyquil every night, man. That's like a great night's sleep. You just like fall asleep. You have great dreams. If you don't fall asleep, you feel high. And so it's just like,
it's a win-win.
Yeah, and then my mom was like, started hiding the Nyquil because she's like, are you drinking this goddamn Nyquil every night? And, like, this is not okay. Like, I had such like my mom's so like,
you had a dependence.
You cannot
on
be.
NyQuil.
You can. Yeah, my daughter will not be addicted to Nyquil. And then she started hiding it from me. That was just when things started going downhill for me. So
that was was that before or after Tallahassee?
That was before. I was in like middle school, high school.
Oh, okay. All right.
But yeah, while you were doing computer duster, I was drinking too much NyQuil from the medicine cabinet. But now I'm an adult and I can buy my own NyQuil. So
yeah.
That's
so
really
what now, Mom?
How are you gonna stop me now?
Yeah. I'll drink as much NyQuil as I want.
Yeah, literally, and it's thrilling.
Yeah.
NyQuil's
sleep.
I mean, I don't drink NyQuil that much. It's like really bad for your liver.
Sounds like you do, but it's okay.
I don't have any right now.
Not here to
When I
correct
finish
you.
if I like start drinking a bottle, then like I drink it every night because I feel like I'm like I can't sleep without this. But then when the bottle runs out, I'm not going to the store and like spending $8 on another bottle of NyQuil until I'm sick. And then like it's like a treat you get when you're sick, and then you get to enjoy it in even the after days of being sick. See, I got it down. I'm perfectly fine. Okay. I can use NyQuil
I like
responsibly.
Your system. Yeah. Drink responsibly.
Yeah.
Drink NyQuil responsibly.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm like, guys, it's possible to abuse NyQuil in a healthy manner.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys just watch me go off the rails because this conversation, I just go and buy like 5 bottles of NyQuil, and I just literally.
If I start seeing
go
you at
crazy.
Mike's, just like hiding, nipping a bottle of NyQuil in the corner, I'm gonna.
You notice I like never drink anymore, and then you just see me keep like going to the bathroom or something, and then you're
you
like,
have a flask
what's in your pocket?
Yeah. You have a green milk mustache.
Yeah. Yeah, I come out, there's like a blue line, and you're like, are you fucking drinking NyQuil? And I'm like, no. What are you talking? No.
I'm like, I'm calling your mom. We're having an intervention.
Are you again, Cass? Are we fucking serious?
That's so funny. Yeah, I don't know. I only take it when I'm sick.
Yeah.
No.
I rarely take NyQuil.
Really?
Yeah. I usually go with Benadryl when I need to sleep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How often do you take NyQuil?
Sometimes when I'm sick, but for the most part, No.
You just said I regularly drink NyQuil, and then I said
I rarely.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump on you like that. I
you're
misheard
good.
you.
I
You're
thought
good.
you guys were gonna fight. I was ready for it.
I'm like, what do you fucking mean you
Yeah.
regularly drink NyQuil? Listen, I was drinking NyQuil every night,
I-
and how dare you say
I
you
have
drink
some
regularly
diluted-
and then say you did it when you're sick occasionally? Is this a fucking joke to you?
I have some diluted in here right now.
This is my lean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets the concentrate and just mixes his own.
I actually make my own NyQuil from home.
Yeah.
Because I like really know my shit. What's the thing called in the D? What's it called? The drug that's in NyQuil or like in cough syrup? D starts with a D.
Dextrometamorphin. Or
Something.
whatever.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh.
Yeah, I only know that because of erowid.org, guys. It's just the website that tells you all about household, whatever.
Is it still an active website?
It might be.
No,
You're gonna go check it out?
I'll look.
Yeah.
I'll look into more of that computer duster girl probably when I get home, and then
Yeah,
also
there's a
this
ton of
website.
videos.
And then
on
I'm
it.
going to see which of the household products are in my house and then abuse them.
Please don't.
Okay. I won't.
Wow, what if you really did and your life like really went downhill
Just-
after this and like it was all my fault
I'm
because
like,
I gave
I'm
you
like
all this
after I
information?
got on earwid.com.
It's .org.
Come on, man.
Sorry.
You're lying. Is it .org or .com?
.org.
Oh, okay, cool.
Erowid.org. Yeah.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, don't
gonna
ruin
be a
your
good
life,
night.
but here's you got it wrong. No.
Yeah. You could have tricked me. Now I don't know if it's .com or .org. Honestly, I'm like,
Well,
which
I
one
mean,
is
I
it? Are
guess
you
could
trying to
try
pull a fast
both.
one on me?
It's going to be like a 1 second correction. If
it's
it's wrong.
earwid.gov.
Yeah, it's EROWID, I believe.
You're supposed to be like misdirecting me into
No, I
being
want you to
like
go look
being
at
like
it
it's. You're like, I never want to see you again. I fucking
No, I
hate
just
you.
want to see if you actually like do it and find it because like it is a wild
Yeah, I'll do it.
website.
I mean,
I used it whenever I was like 14. I was like, what are these drugs? It was like new, like the internet was new.
true.
The internet was wild back then.
Did that website introduce you to Computer Duster and like Ready Whip?
No, you know what? I think an ex introduced me to
Damn.
Duster. Yeah, she loved the Duster.
It was that girl in that video.
She passed out from Duster once when we were from across from a cop at an intersection, and she passed out onto the gear shifter and knocked it into park, and the cops flashing me to go, and I was like trying to get her.
Wait, were you driving or she?
Yeah, I was driving.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then the cops pull you over.
Thank God, no. Yeah.
How old were you? Like 16?
Then I was probably like 18. I was a bad apple.
But now you're great.
Yeah.
You really got your life turned around, man.
Barely. I got a shoe rack. My daughter thought that was
A shoe rack. That
She's
is pretty
like-
adult.
Yeah, she said, "Wow, Dad, people are gonna really think you have your life together now."
Honestly, yeah, shoe rack is something you get when you have your shit together. So
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Hey, I got a new shower head too, guys, and
Nice.
shower curtains.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah,
Change that water pressure. It's exciting.
just trying to get my life together, I guess. I don't know. So what's going on new with you? How long have you been doing comedy? Where did you start? Give
Yeah.
us
How
the
old are
give
you?
us the spiel. Yeah, give us all the basics.
I'm 22. I just hit my first year mark last month, like a month ago. So that was exciting. That
Hell
felt
yeah.
like a big.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it now?
July will be a year.
The year feels good. It's a birthday for
Yeah.
sure. But I just I like when I before I like moved, like right out of high school, I took my friend was like, "Do you want to take this CCAC stand-up comedy class?" And I just like didn't really like care about stand-up that much at the time, and my friend was always just like doing stupid stuff, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure, we'll do it like as a joke. And then
Yeah.
like there were like 5 people in this CCAC class, and I was just like, I just like really liked it. Like it was just like a lot of fun, and I was like doing good, and I was like, oh my god, like this is crazy. Like I was like doing good for a crowd of like 5 people at CCAC, and that was just such a cool feeling.
Yeah.
And like the teacher John Knight, he's like a working comedian. I love John Knight. John Knight's fucking amazing. I love him.
Think I've met him.
He like does a lot of cruise ships.
Oh, okay.
But like he lives here. He's from here. But he was just like, oh, like you should like keep doing this, and then I just moved to Florida and then never did it again, but I was just always thinking about it.
Yeah.
And I knew Pittsburgh had like a scene because when I took the CCAC class, they told us to join the Facebook group.
Oh, okay.
So the whole time I was living in Florida, I was just in the Facebook group. And then I was like, when I moved back to Pittsburgh, when I move back to Pittsburgh, I'm going to go and do it. And then like some shit just went down. And I ended up like moving back here like last minute, like just like dropping everything in Florida and moving back here. I was having like a mental breakdown, and then
Florida will do that.
Yeah, and then I came back, and like 2 days later I went to Willow Station like as soon as I got back.
Hell yeah.
Because it had really started like
gross.
Yeah, it was festering in my brain. And then and then I went to Willow, and then I went to like every single open mic after that for a year. I just like went every single night, and then because I had just moved back here and I had like nothing else to do, so it's like real easy for like you like fall in love with it really fast, I think, and it's just like it is like enamoring, like just like performing, and I always wanted to perform, and I love stand up, and now obviously after I started like getting into it, and it's just like I do think that Pittsburgh just has like a really great group of people. Like it's not the best like comedy scene to like like make a living. You can't make a living off stand up in Pittsburgh or anything, or like the show opportunities aren't the best, but it's like I just like love the people and how we like interact with each other. It's like just like feels like a family sometimes, honestly. It's like I mean you're hanging out with like 30 of your closest friends at a bar every night, like it's just like
it's nice,
addicting sometimes.
You're gonna see everyone, and it's just
like hang out with your friends every night,
even when you're not feeling good. Like a lot of times I feel better after.
Yeah, and then like you like feel like you're missing out sometimes too when you're not there. It's just like I don't know. And then like I don't know, it's just like, such a good thing. Like I was just in a really bad spot too. And I like moved back here. I didn't have any friends, and then it was just like I just immediately had like this like I always just wanted to be in like a community of people. So it's just like
and there was quite a few people who right off the bat was super super cool with me. It made me feel like very welcome. And like so it was like immediate.
People will come here from like other cities and be like other places aren't like this, like we don't see things like this, like nobody else has like a Facebook group like ours. Even that's like a crazy thing to people that like our Facebook group is the way it is.
Well, I was like because I was looking at other areas to try, because I am like I'm close to Cleveland, Erie, just a bunch of other places.
It's so hard to find anything. It's
I'm like, how do you fucking find mics?
Yeah, literally. Like Google tells you nothing. It feels like it has to be on like Facebook or something. It would have to be on Facebook.
Well, I called some places and they were like, because like I'll see something, it was from like so long ago, and they're like, we don't fucking do that. I was like, oh, okay. Like,
and then people come here and it's just there you go, lined up on a beautiful list on Facebook is like every single mic every night, and it's just like and then like I don't know, it's just like it's really nice. Like I love like the different, like we just do the same, it's like, oh, like Tuesday it's Willow Station night, and then like what to expect and what the like vibe is there, and just like Scarps is so nice because I feel like it's just like everybody just goes and just hangs out, and like the comedy usually sucks and it's going to, and it's just like, oh, it's just like nice here to be with everybody. I get real sentimental about it sometimes because I just really love everybody, honestly. So it's just like these are people I see every day.
Yeah, I mean, like other than like Anthony and like the kids, I mean, I don't hang out with really like I mean I hang out down there with you guys, like literally. That's it. You guys are who I see more than most people. So like
it's always fun. I don't know.
Yeah,
we
always.
Have a good time. We always have a good time. So it's like
even when it's not a good time, it's a good time.
Yeah.
Well, there's been a few times where I did.
Well, yeah, there's sometimes where I'm like, I'd literally rather die than be here right now. But like, I'm just saying in like a general sense, being around like the people, most 90% of the people are amazing. I mean, there's definitely like some people that are absolute horseshit, but like you get that with like everything.
Every kind of group of people.
Yeah, exactly.
Like with fucking anything. Yeah. And it's also nice being around other people with similar goals and ideas and like
and people are really supportive of each other, I think, and like helpful and like people are always giving each other tags and shit. It's never like I don't know. I like always just felt like people were building me up. Like there were definitely like a couple people who I think get like bitter and jealous sometimes when maybe they're not doing like but you're always gonna have people like that. But like 95% of the people are like really like you get it, dude. Like like
I don't think I've really ran into too much bullshit personally, but I don't know.
I mean, it's just people in a group. There's like drama sometimes. Yeah. But it's like funny, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I like whenever I see people get mad online or something.
I know. It's like such a good read.
Yeah, you get that fucking juice in there. Oh my god. Yeah, give me that tea.
Like when there's just like 70 comments of arguing and I'm just like, "Oh my god." I just like can't even believe people like if I was seen in a Facebook argument like that. Like, there are times I want to say something, but I'm just like, I don't know if I can. I just don't know. I would rather be the person who just doesn't say anything sometimes.
I have too much anxiety sometimes, I think. And, like, at the end of the day, I'm like, what's it even fucking matter what I say?
Yeah. Like, if people, nobody cares what anybody has to say right now except for themselves. Right. So, like... It gets nobody's learning. Though. Nobody will ever learn anything from like a Facebook comment thread because everybody already just like probably is going in.
I like that guy that was complaining. He wants like fucking like 20 minutes. That's
dude. That was we got into it at Blue Sky. I literally just like got into it with him because I was just like, dude, like, first of all, like you don't. Why do you deserve 10 minutes, dude? Like, first of all, he's just. It's just too much for me. Like. You get what you get sometimes. Yeah, it sucks sometimes. Like, man, something happened. Yeah. You have to do 3-minute spots.
Yeah, because, sometimes it happens.
It sucks. Like, sometimes the bar is like, you just need to be done. Like,
right.
They were like, you have to be done at 10. Hard cut off at 10 to Zevon. And he put the last 5 people up and gave them 1-minute spots.
Oh, man.
Which is just like...
It sucks, but what are you going to do?
Like, he made it was like 1 minute. You got 1 minute. And then it's just like, it sucks. But like,
what are
you're
gonna
go to another open mic tomorrow, and then like,
what are you gonna do?
You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, it definitely sucks in the moment, but yeah, I mean, I'm just making the best of it. Yeah. A lot of times, anyway. But it's always funny when somebody like that's like, how are we supposed to do anything in 5 minutes?
Somebody who goes out once a month, even to one open mic.
Yeah.
Like. These people don't owe you anything. These people don't even owe you 1 minute to like go up there and talk. Like it's just like, and then he's like, oh my god, like I have a theory that the bars are doing the open mics for profit. It's like, oh no, the bars just love open mic comedy so much that they just don't even care if they make any money.
Right?
Like,
yeah. No.
They just love open mic comedy so much.
They want everybody here drinking water that they brought themselves.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is crazy. A bar needs to make money off an event. Oh my god. No, what?
Gosh.
Like, who have an open mic in a park or something then.
Yeah, start your own. Why don't you start your own then?
Yeah, literally. And then you can host and then see what a bitch it is to do.
Well, yeah. I mean, I wonder. Watch him. He will start his own, I'm sure. He'll have that guy come from Parkway who's sat up there for like last Friday.
Who are we talking about?
You don't remember?
Oh, the guy that was like friends with everybody?
Yeah.
Oh.
He sat up there forever.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't like
he was
their friend and they weren't even paying attention to him, which was like kind of crazy to see, but whatever, dude.
Isn't it crazy whenever like to just be like, if somebody tells you to get off a stage or whatever, and like you're just like, no.
Yeah.
Like,
like, and if you're not even like crushed, like you're not even doing good, it's just like, are you enjoying this? Like, are you really enjoying eating shit right now so much that you have to do it for 2 more minutes?
Right.
Like, dude, if I'm like not doing good and like, I'm like, oh, there's a light.
Gotta
okay,
go.
So that was horrible. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Like, God, you could, like, literally, sometimes I can't get off there fast enough. So it's like, Jesus Christ, why do these people just, like, literally have no idea what's happening in front of them. Right. They're just, like, microphone in my hand and I'm talking. This is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
and then they're just, like.
the pinnacle.
Yeah, literally, like, people just probably are, like, it's crazy how it affects some people, man.
Well, also too, like, is that the only time you're ever gonna come out, or like, are you gonna keep coming out? Because if you're gonna do shit like that, nobody's gonna like you, dude. They never keep
coming out. They never keep coming out. It is crazy how many people we see just like once, and then it's like, remember that guy?
I feel like I haven't seen too many people fall out yet.
But you might even just see them, like, sometimes people will come literally just one time.
No, you know what? I have seen some people. There was that one weird guy coming around for a while, and he was filming everybody's sets and putting them on TikTok.
What?
Yeah, people, like, crushing, and he would video it and take it and, like, post it on TikTok. I was like, it was...
Would he go up?
He did a couple times. And he just tried, like, improving stuff, I think, and it didn't go very well. I think it was around, like, November, maybe. Around there. I was like, don't
I wonder if I was on any of those TikToks.
I don't.
Did anybody find them?
I did. That's how I came across them on TikTok. I was like, who is this? And then... I think I ended up giving it to, like, I think I told Mark, maybe.
Mark shut it down.
I think so,
Mark handled
yeah.
It.
But
we
that
don't
guy ended
do
up,
this around here, buddy. Which we don't. That's really fucked up. If
I
somebody
would
filmed me and posted on TikTok, I would be very upset.
Yeah, I wouldn't want somebody doing that to me.
No.
But
that's a horrible thing to do. Like,
I feel like he didn't understand what he was doing was fucked up, though, either.
Yeah,
so,
some people are like, I'm helping them, like, I'm gonna, like, get them, but it's just like, buddy, we're at this open mic. I don't sometimes I'm like, if anybody ever heard what I said tonight, I, like, will literally have to never show my face in public again. So
I can't even help myself, friend.
Dude, literally, like, I just, like, have such a hard time even recording myself when I know I'm recording myself, let alone if somebody was just, like, recording it and posting it. Like, one of the first times, like, my friend, do you know Abigail Elias?
Yeah.
She was like, just like started recording me at Scarps the one night, and I was just started like bombing horrifically, and I just stopped. I was like, put the phone down. Please just put the phone down. And then she like put it down, and then I just like crushed after that, which was so annoying. But it was just like, I was like, if this video of me doing this bad exists, I will get a hold of it on a night that I shouldn't, and then I just can't watch myself like be bad sometimes.
I know. Like, you have to, though.
I know.
I get it. Sometimes I'll wait a little bit to watch.
Exactly.
things.
And that's always fine. When you like wait a couple weeks and it's not like as fresh.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's funny, I did bad. Like,
but then sometimes if I think I did good, I'll listen to it on the ride home.
No, yeah, and you're just like, you're like, damn, that part really crushed. Yeah. It's like, jerk yourself off to your comedy recording when you crushed at Willow Station. You're like, they fucking love that part. Yeah, dude, I fucking crushed it. Damn.
One of the best feelings was at St. Clair. There was only 6 people there, but they was like the best crowd in the world. I was like, that's right.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Do you record everything?
I try to. I haven't lately, but I usually do.
Yeah. I think I've recorded like 6 things.
Really?
Yeah, and I've been doing comedy for a year, but like, and I have a couple videos, but man, I just like need to get in the habit of it, because like,
it is helpful.
I know. I'm just like, I don't know.
Like, you can identify like if like there was a couple things I was like stepping on jokes that I didn't realize I was stepping on. Or stepping on some laughs.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to shut the fuck up right there.
Come on.
You know?
Or like sometimes even you'll just like say, like, come up with something in the moment and say, and then sometimes I'll just like completely forget about it. Like, there's definitely like so many jokes I'm like wrote that day on a piece of paper and then just like lost the paper. And then it's just like, if I had the recording, but.
And then sometimes when you listen to recording too, you'd think you're like on the spot, you'll just be thinking of things
to add to it. Yeah.
So, yeah. You should.
I know. I need to be better.
It's alright though.
It's holding me back.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's holding you back, but.
No, I mean, but I should just do it.
Yeah.
Because, like I recorded my set yesterday, and it was, like, a good set, so I was like...
Hell yeah, yeah.
Okay, like...
Did you listen to it on the way home?
No, but I did start listening to it today for, like, a minute. I was like... But then, like, I said, like a couple times, and I was like... Okay, we're done. We're done
doesn't
listening.
That make you cringe whenever? Oh my god.
Or just like so much filler word. I notice like so many of the words are just like.
I just want to stick a gun in my fucking mouth whenever I start doing that, and I hear myself doing it.
That's why I always get on Chuck because he's a big like knower. Like I'll like literally like the one night I start tallying his knows just to like get on his ass, and it was like 13 in like a minute after I started paying attention. I was like, bro, like we know. But like I do it too. Is such a good it's like the like of normal conversation to comedy. It's just being like,
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you really want to know if they
know.
Right?
I'm like,
what do you
do you guys... next time I catch myself doing it, I should be like, like, do you guys know?
Yeah,
like,
or it'd be like, do you understand?
Yeah, do you understand? Like,
get aggressive.
Yeah, what if we traded out? Like, do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Like,
picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah. Just after every sentence, you picking up what I'm putting down. Just like use it exact same way as Damn, that'd be good.
Yeah, I definitely did that. One of the first times I heard it, I was like, ugh. I feel like after that, like,
oh my god.
Yeah, it was bad. I hated myself. I was like, everybody's gonna hate me. Anybody who heard that hates me for sure.
It's crazy too. You have to realize how like little things stay in people's brains too. Like, I get so like in my head, I'm like, when it's just a room of comics or there's like a bunch of comics in the back, I'm like, I eat shit right now. This will be so embarrassing. But then I think about how often I see them all eat shit and I just never even think about it. Like,
right.
Like sometimes you're like, damn, they're eating shit right now. But then you just like move on immediately.
We all think we're way more important than we actually are.
Exactly.
Nobody fucking thinks
and it's
about
just like, like we all eat shit. We all see each other eat shit. Nobody fucking cares.
Yeah. Sometimes that's the funny part.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, dude. Sometimes I'm like, dude, I ate so much. Like, I'm like, this person ate so much shit last night, and we're like, haha, like we can all laugh about it.
Yeah, it's part of the fun.
It's like good. Sometimes you get good, healthy shit eating.
Yeah,
on stage.
I mean,
to just like
humble
bring
you
yourself
a little
back
bit.
to like reality.
Reality. I need
like
to write.
Yeah, sometimes you just get too high, and then you just eat, just like literally face full of concrete, and then it's like. Okay, like.
Yeah, you're right.
I definitely have work to do.
Yeah.
So.
You're right. I need to write. I need to write. Anytime I super eat,
and keep coming out.
Yeah. It's funny how true it is.
Yeah. If I don't go out for like 3 days if I take more than like 2 days off in a row, I'm like, this feels like day one.
Yeah, I don't feel good after that many, like a few days.
It's crazy. It's like literally crazy how often you have to do it to like get good at it.
And then I just feel weird. And then I feel like I'm slacking too. I'll be real hard on myself about shit like that. And I'm like, you suck. You need to fucking do better. It's like, bro, I was just at work. Like, it's okay.
Yeah, like I was just tired that day. Yeah. Like I just live an hour away. Yeah. I just didn't want to go to Willow Station to perform.
It's okay to have bad days, bro.
Yeah. Literally.
Unless you're Anthony, he never has bad days. He's like Superman.
I wouldn't say that.
You seem real chill.
I am pretty chill.
Yeah.
I'll give
chillest,
you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
I'll give you that. No, I have bad days, dude.
I know you do. I'm just fucking with you.
Everybody has bad days.
Anthony's bad days all come in the winter, I feel like. No.
A lot
it's a bad time of year.
A lot of them do. For sure.
I'm so excited for it to be summer.
I know. It's going to be 79 and 80.
It's going to be a
this
good
weekend.
summer.
Yeah, it is.
Now we like last summer me and you both didn't really like know everybody yet, I think. So now we it's going to be a good summer.
Yeah, a year into a lot more comfortable. And it's going to be like a lot more fun, I feel like.
I agree. Because like winter sucks because you like can't hang out outside and shit. And now we can just like hang out outside and have fun and have parties because it's summer.
Oh my god, yeah. Cantu's rooftop.
Yeah, dude, we should do a mic on the roof.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Oh, is there a
awesome.
roof?
Yeah, man. That's where he does his BBQing, dude.
Have you been there?
Yeah, we did a podcast there a couple
Oh
weeks ago.
yeah, true. Yeah, we should go on the roof. There's like 2 layers to the roof, so we could do the stage on the upper layer of the roof and then have the audience.
I wonder how it would sound out there though.
Also, you definitely need to have some type of like permit to do like something outside on a microphone.
Ooh.
So like I'm sure the cops would come if we were doing a mic on the roof in the strip district.
That's fair. Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't yet.
We could do a no mic roof, like a no microphone roof mic.
You just have a megaphone.
Yeah. Or you just have to yell. It's
Just
like an
yell
exercise.
it. Yeah.
Can you make everybody listen with no microphone? Maybe you rely too heavily on the microphone.
That's
Something to think about.
yeah. I'm always trying not to be too loud into the microphone.
Yeah, because it's like horrible when somebody is too loud. When
Well,
people
like
start
I guess it
screaming,
also
that's
depends
the
on
worst.
where though too, because some microphones, like I'm like, is this fucking thing on?
Yeah.
And
then
then
sometimes
like
it's so loud.
yeah, and people will be like, I can't hear you. I'm like, I can't speak any louder into this thing. I'll be screaming like, like I don't know.
Yeah. It's like you needed to be able to get loud too, especially like because I remember were you at the roast or no? No, I don't think you were.
The last one?
Yeah.
No.
The mics were just like the crowd was just getting like rowdy at times and talking, and when the mic isn't like that loud, it's just like impossible to overcome it, I
Yeah.
feel like. And it was just like,
That sucks.
yeah, I mean, it was fine. It wasn't like that rowdy. I told them to shut up, and then they kind of shut up. So it was like, I felt like I could say shut up because it was at the roast. So it was like, normally I would be like, can you guys be
Yeah.
quiet? But I was like,
It's roast
everybody
night.
shut the fuck up if
Yeah.
you're not up here. Jesus,
Or we're
these
gonna
people
start
wrote these
yeah.
fucking roast jokes.
We're gonna
for
start
you.
roasting you if you don't
Yeah,
stop.
yeah, I'm picking someone.
Yeah.
Did Chuck ask you to do a roast or no? Did you say no?
So he asked if I could have done April, but that was on my birthday, and I was trying to chill, and you know, I ended up going to Cantu show just to like hang out and that night. And I was gonna go to the roast battle, but
Wait, no, the Cleveland one or the what?
oh no,
There wasn't one on the on 420. 420 was your birthday.
no, April 5th.
What happened on April 5th?
It was the roast battle.
No, it was March 29th, I thought.
They had
Oh, it
one-
was April 5th.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, yeah. Well, happy belated birthday. But would you do one if you could?
I would. I'm a little. I don't want to be mean because like I can.
It's pretty hard to be mean.
I can be. Well, like that's the thing. I don't mind roasting people, but like it's fucking mean.
Sometimes, I mean,
And,
I
like-
think everybody gets pretty good on the same page. There's definitely lines that you can cross, and as it's really important to like just keep it like lighthearted. Like,
Yeah, well, I would.
I don't think I've ever
definitely
been mean to
try
anybody, and I've done like so. I mean, like, I don't think I've been mean. Maybe they thought I was being mean, but it was just
Well, like I think that's what I worry about.
yeah,
Because you don't know what somebody else considers mean. You don't know if somebody has like some, maybe they're, you know, you point something out that they're like, fuck, I'm insecure about
Right.
that. You really, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and cry now.
yeah. But if you're like signing up for it, I think you're kind of like
Yeah.
gotta know it could like get ugly maybe, and
That's
then
fair.
you could be mean back. So
That's, yeah. If somebody's, yeah. If,
definitely gotta be built for it.
Yeah. But yeah, so, maybe next month or something. I don't know.
You could like maybe you could be a judge or something. Being a judge is fun.
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely down to do it. I just am like,
It's so much fun.
yeah. Well, I've watched a few, and the Halloween one was funny.
That was like my favorite one.
Yeah.
I love the Halloween one. I like that we used to do themes for that.
Yeah,
we did
yeah.
a theme all the time, and then we just stopped. We used to do that like bracket, so it was like a 16-person bracket, and then everybody would have to like scramble to write jokes when they moved on because you didn't know who you were gonna like be up against.
Yeah.
And that was just fun because it was always just like a crazy night. So
Yeah,
should do
I've
it
definitely
again.
been to a few. I like watching the roast battles. It's always fun. You never got to see one.
No.
What's the show you went to?
Standup Getdown.
Ooh, the one at the Co-Hatch?
Yeah.
Was it fun?
It was fun.
Yeah, I heard that was really good.
Yeah, he said it was. They did a bunch.
Yeah, it was. What's his name? Aaron
Kleiber.
Yeah. Really good host.
They did like games and stuff.
Yeah.
I know. I've been telling Cantu we should do like a themed. We should start doing like themed shows that involve like more like it's not just stand up. It's like you're something like game show or where we're like riffing with each other, just like panel kind of thing.
It could be like whose line is it anyway type thing.
Yeah.
We want to do something like that up here.
Yeah, because we have all this space. So we want to do something like the podcast being live with people.
Is there like a pull down screen there?
Yeah.
Dude, you could like put shit on the screen and like have like prompts people have to like do stuff off of. Like,
oh, yeah. Yeah, so there's definitely cool shit. You know?
Yeah, live podcast would be awesome up there.
Right. So just different shit. Like a live podcast, have people do like a talent show. They can do stand up. I don't juggle fire.
Yeah, talent show would be fun. Open it up to mixed media.
Yeah. And I feel like mixed media would be better for around here because I feel like there's not a lot of people who do stand up, but there is a lot of people who do shit, you know?
You could even do like a comedy based talent show. I feel like we could even put on like a talent show like a Cantu's or something, and we all just like pick something dumb to like do for a talent. Like it's got to be like funny, but it's like you know.
Well, I want to start dressing up for mics because I have characters too.
Okay, be a character comedian. I would love to see the characters.
I have a redneck character.
Okay.
I think if you do that, it'll kill, dude.
Yeah.
The redneck character should do computer duster. Have the computer duster holster.
Yeah. Just like a tool belt with it. Suck it out the side.
No, I'm like, no, we can't reignite your computer duster addiction for the redneck character.
Well, you know, I'm an artist, and
you're like, art requires you to do things that are hard sometimes. You're like, I had to do computer duster for the bit.
Yeah.
Okay, like
just how it goes, you know.
Yeah, sorry.
I felt like I was walking on sunshine. No.
It's the best set of my life.
Yeah. But yeah, so like I gel my hair into a mullet, like straight back, and yeah.
You just get like a piece of straw.
Yeah,
Is that too ready?
I cut a pair of jeans. Real short.
Yeah.
And
damn, this is ready to do. Have you done it before?
I've done skits and stuff. I have skits out there of it. Yeah.
Yeah, be the redneck at a mic. That sounds fun.
I have a dad kind of character where like it's not as fun, I don't think, but like I'll shave everything but my mustache and get like some big glasses and like I don't fucking know.
Dad
shit.
Material.
Yeah. Yeah, like dad. Like I am a dad, but like dad, you know?
Pittsburgh dad.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh dad.
Nobody will ever top that man.
Yeah.
He's an OG.
It's true.
So how far in are we?
It's gotta be at least an hour, right?
Yep. An hour and 10 minutes.
Hell yeah. That's pretty on the fucking money.
Yeah.
Sarah, anything you want to plug? Any shows or anything coming up you want people to know about?
I want people to come to the Blue Sky open mic because it's nice when there's an audience there.
Hell yeah.
But sometimes there isn't and it sucks. But it's also always fun. No, I love hosting Blue Sky. Come to the Blue Sky mic Mondays at 7.
Yeah, I have fun there every time I
That's
go.
sweet of you to say.
So
I came there a couple weeks ago and it was cool.
Wait, you were there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he came
I came
with
with Blake a couple weeks ago.
Damn, I feel like such a bad host that I didn't say hi. I'm sorry.
No, you were in the thick of it.
I was busy. Yeah.
It was the night the cowboy was there.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was so much fun.
Did you guys see me flip out on him?
Oh, did you really? He was
I didn't
fun.
like flip out on him, but he just like was cutting people off in the middle of their sets.
He did do that to me a couple times, but like he was having such a good
right, I was and having he was like the one person to focus on and like get to talk back.
Yeah,
he was just really drunk.
He was hammered.
And the only reason I didn't like him was because he walked in and he called us all losers.
Whoa!
Like right when he walked in, he was like, "Sorry, something not like you, all you losers, or I'll get up there and be better." And so I was like, "Whoa!" Like,
well, he loved me. Well, he loved everybody.
He was like, "That was great, awesome."
Yes,
Damn.
Yeah. I was like, man, I just want to bring you to every show. Like, if you're not talking.
I know. Yeah, right. Because it's funny. Like, I love it when people, like, sometimes I, like, love a heckle. Like, when you need it. Like, if you're, like, if I have nothing to say, sometimes just, like, and this person's saying something, that's great. But then if you really have something you want to say and somebody talks over you too, it's just, like, I'm going to murder you.
It's always the worst whenever a heckle crushes, though, and you're like, fuck.
I know. That happened to me at Parkway once, dude. This guy, like, was heckling me, or because I was, like, it was, I don't know, I just remember he was, like, crushing, and everybody was like, ooh, and I was like, oh my god, this is literally the worst thing that's ever happened to me. It was so embarrassing.
It's the fucking worst.
Like, you try to have a comeback and it just bombs, and I'm just like, oh, why am I even up here, man? Like, get this guy up here, I guess.
The light.
Like, yeah, literally. That's it though.
All right, Blue Skies, Mondays,
7 o'clock.
Be there.
East Liberty. It's outdoor. It's outside now. They opened up the pergola.
Oh, they opened it up? Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice breeze coming through.
Yes, which sucks when it gets cold at night. But, I don't know. I guess I'll tackle that as it happens.
Yeah.
So.
It's going to get nicer. It should be all right?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks for coming up here.
Thanks, everybody, for watching. Cool. I love you.
Bye.
As directed, don't exceed the proper dose. Keep out of reach of children, keep the bathroom cabinet closed. So give me a bottle of Nyquil, that restful sleep my body needs.